What is happening, my YouTube family? It's your boy Zeri, and we are here because we have update 1.5 on our hands. I was gonna just get us some edits done because it's Monday night. I was like, yeah, I'll get some edits done, get everything cranking, and then this dropped today. So I thought it'd be a good time, as I always do, just to kind of go over everything. Now, my Streamlabs, I can't screen grab the BlueStacks for some reason tonight. I'm just struggling with it, and I don't have the patience for it. So behind me is kind of like my desktop. We're just going to kind of go over it there because I can bring it up that way so you can kind of see things. Now remember, everything I show you in this video from the test server is subject to change. They did have some issues with the test server where it's extremely buggy, so they fixed it enough so we could showcase a couple things, but the new characters, we can't go over their kits, stuff like that. They're not in the game yet. So stuff happens, it is what it is. But we got an update 1.5, and I'm interested in this update for everybody's opinion. I think it's a good update, but myself, I'm not particularly excited about it, and we'll get into that. But I don't want to sway anybody's opinion this way or that way, but there's some really good things in here, so let's get started. In this update, we bring new heroes to the game, get the game ready for the new Battle Pass season, and add vital fixes and improvements. And that's not all, of course. We have great news for PvP lovers. We're releasing the Global Arena mode with this update. Global Arena will stay similar to Server Arena that we have now, but there will be some differences. Global Arena tickets will refresh every hour in the cap of 10, similar to tournament tickets. There will be no cooldown between battles, and you can do several in a row. Matchmaking. You will be offered 3 opponents to choose from, just like normal Arena. Some that, if I could talk tonight. Some that match your strength, and one that'll be slightly weaker. If you are not sure if you can defeat the stronger opponents, but still want to stay active in the arena, feel free to choose the weaker one. If you win, you will remain in your place, but you will receive a small reward, which is better than skipping fights and losing. I like that part. Got no problem with that, because we all know matchmaking in this game can be flawed at times, so that's kind of a good thing. Rewards. The Global Arena has plenty of rewards for winning a battle, and a consolation reward in case of defeat. In addition, once a day, as in regular battle, you receive rewards for your Global Arena ranking. The rewards will include Global Arena shop currency, as well as as a new kind of item, the Global Arena medals. Of 3 types, bronze, silver, and gold. They will be able to exchange these medals for blessings, a new way to empower your hero and provide the whole race a collection of boosts. Right? Okay. Blessings are a new way to upgrade your heroes. In a nutshell, a blessing provides a stat bonus that is applied to the whole race. It can provide several characteristics with the help of blessings. Health, shield, damage, critical damage, potency, and tenacity. Absolutely love that there's no speed in here, but I'll get to my overall thoughts on this in a minute. Every blessing has 10 levels to upgrade. You can purchase with medals in the Global Arena system. The first 3 levels can be upgraded for bronze medals, 4 to 6 for silver, and 6 to 10 for gold. If you do not have enough medals of the lower level for upgrading blessings, it doesn't matter. You can exchange them for medals of higher levels. So you don't have to be the best to get a 10 in an area. It's just going to take you a lot longer time. And I can kind of tell you what I mean. Not because I've play tested it, but I'll go over it. With each race in your collection, who will receive the first blessing? Good luck in Global Arena. Global Arena. I'm not a PvP player. I get bored with it. The Battlegrounds bores me so much, and I know people love it. My good buddy Bones absolutely loves it, right? I know there's a ton of people out there who love this game mode. They think it's the best thing in the game. I don't. I get bored with it. I don't like arena. I get bored with it. I like the challenge of like doing the best damage I can in raids. Even though I don't put out a lot of raid videos, that's kind of what gets me going, right? So a new PvP area doesn't interest me. Like I want a raid. I don't want more PvP, the exact same kind of thing. Now I think this is great because I think people are really going to like it. But pretty much it's arena with a different skin, and that to me is boring. I'm sorry, I find it boring. We're going to jump into the test server and remember everything in here is subject to change. And so if we're in here, right, you go to arena, and we've been seeing it for a while, but there's global arena. All right, now I don't know what this means up top here. I'm hoping what it means is that if we use like half pigs, we get a bonus. Now that would be a way to keep it interesting. Tournaments are extremely stale to me. This is kind of like I'm saying, it's arena and tournament kind of mixed together, and they're both boring to me. That's just my personal opinion. So we could go in, and in the test server, obviously we have made up characters, but say we want to fight this character. I mean, we do this character. I'm just going to take in this team. We're just going to blow through one real quick. I don't even know what the team was. Doesn't matter. We should beat them pretty easily. You know, there isn't a whole lot to this other than it's arena and tournaments kind of mishmash together, right? So therein lies why I don't really not excited for this part of this update. And some people are going to be super excited. Some people are going to be really excited about it, and that's awesome if you're a PvP player. I'm not. It's the kind of the same thing all the time. Now, when I was a big Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes player, I liked the Grand Arena because they'd switch it up. There was 3v3s, you know, there's different components to it. This is just kind of the standard, there it is. So we defeated 5 people. We get, you know, and this is all subject to change, but we got 30 bronze medals, right? Victory rewards, and that's my daily reward, right? So you might be saying, what are the blessings, right? Well, the blessings themselves, if you've ever played Raid Shadow Legends, this is exactly the same thing as Great Hall, right? Except it's faction specific to that faction, which I like how they broke that up better. And, you know, like, excuse me, for like me, the goblins, damage could be really important because of all the assists and they lose all that damage, right? So is that something you kind of damage up? You know what I mean? Like, if you have a certain faction that's made for debuffs, do you go potency first? It completely changes up runing options. It changes up a lot of things besides speed. But then I worry that this is just going to make the game a speed game, because you're going to be able to get 30 potency, right? So on a character that you just go all out for potency, you get a new character and they're not gear 12 or gear 13, and they have 8 potency. Well, normally you stack all potency runes on there. Now you can stack speed on there and something else because you're already at 38. So that is what worries me about this, because in Raid Shadow Legends it's a completely different style game than this, right? And I'm gonna load up my Plarium play here so you can see what I'm talking about. There's all sorts of things, but here's Raid, and I'm a big Raid fan. Not of Plarium per se, but I like Raid. I like the theory crafting and how you can take all these different characters that people might not use and make them kind of your own. it's a different style game. So this, I mean, I gotta play it out. This could be a huge addition, and I'm interested to see what we can do with it, right? But you think the pack offers are bad in DC, but here it is, and here's your affinities. It's not specific by faction. There's like demon spawn and skinwalkers and things like that. It's by your affinity, but it's the same thing. HP, attack, defense, crit damage, resistance, which is your tenacity, and accuracy, which is your potency, right? So if we move over, we don't have shield, but we have attack. We have health, which is damage. Attack is damage. We have defense, which is essentially your shield, kind of mitigating your magic armors and physical armors. Crit damage. Resistance is your potency. Resistance is your tenacity, and accuracy is your potency. So if you've played Raid Shadow Legends, this is going to be very, very familiar to you how this goes, right? So interesting. And I don't know if the shop here is going to stay these things, but none of this interests me. And that's one of the feedback I will say is that, you know, and I'm almost positive that this global arena, the rewards aren't set, because every time we get a new build in the test server for some new mode, the shop isn't accurate, right? But all this stuff we can buy other places, right? So, you know, that I'm just hoping they're going to tweak that, which I'm sure they will. So that's that, right? But there's your global arena, and I'm not really super excited about it. I'm not a big PvP player, like I said, but some people are, and it's probably going to be really cool for them, right? So for me, I'm just not overly excited about it. Oh, don't need that anymore. So where were we? We were on general. So we have the new game mode of Global Arena. It's something new, something new-ish, I guess. We have the blessings, which we've talked about. New heroes, Twinty. She is a Clans Goblin Mage Headhunter and Epic. And what I'll do for Twinty and Ace and Sin, which is Clans Half-Pig Tactic Brawler Legendary, available soon. Once we're able to get in and see those kits, I'll do a separate video on those kits, right? 6 new backgrounds for Global Arena, 2 countryside locations for other game modes. So I like that. I like the visual improvements. I think this game has gone a really good way and longer Just they've improved their graphics so much more, and I like that. Here's what I'm excited about. Wiz and Ard and Baldair Legendary events are just around the corner. And so is the Dwarf event campaign. We have the Dwarf event campaign in, and I'm going to do a reaction video when that ends, because I want to see what I can actually do without completing that last level. So that'll be coming. We've had bug fixes and improvements, right? Fixed a chance to resist mechanics. This affects heroes like Tubald, Garrett, Duo, Lake, and Selena. For example, this will give your heroes a chance to resist Garrett's anti-magic bolt or invisibility dispel. I'm torn on this. There's part of me that absolutely loves it, because you should be able to resist Garrett's arrows. That's why we have it in the game, right? Tenacity's in the game for a reason. But what it doesn't say on here, which I'm very curious about, is blind. How come if he shoots off that blind, everybody gets it regardless? You should be able to resist that blind, right? Now, the other part of me is, great, they're nerfing dispels. The one thing this game desperately needs, now that you can resist. So if you have a Salvador, and all you do is put tenacity on, and he has all those buffs, and you actually, the one time out of 10 that you've used Garrett already, you get your anti-magic bolt, and he resists it. The game is so lacking dispels, and they just nerfed dispels. I don't like that part of it, but I like the fact that the invisibility dispel you should be able to resist it if you have enough tenacity. It should have to go through those potency tenacity checks, and it doesn't now, so I'm torn on that one. But they fixed General Murdoch's second ability, fixed an error with last chance offers. That's good because it constantly says that, like, for me, I have a last chance offer and I have 0 time on it. I say I don't want it, and then it's still sitting in my offers. Other small fixes and improvements. Applied a couple of changes to Battle Poo. Rantha's old friend has become a little slower. However, he will now be keeping taunt for longer than before. So on Beast Summon, summons Battle Poo's taunt by with 70% speed, 100% health, and about 50% of shield. Oh, and shield, and 50% of Rantha's damage. I like this a lot. It's going to make Rantha better, because Battle Poo being slower isn't bad. It means he's going to keep that taunt up longer when you first drop him. So I don't mind that at all. I think that's actually a really good improvement. Battle Poo second ability gains taunt for 1 turn, previously 2 turns. Fine. And Wiz and Arn received a couple of tweaks and will soon be available in the game. And those would be on his Casting Before Swine, his second ability. Previously inflicted 3 acorns to random enemies for 3 turns, now inflicts 3 acorns for 2 turns. I like this. Previously restores 90% of turn meter, now it's 75. His leadership ability. Previously, allied half pigs gained half piggish at the end of their turn, had a chance to remove an acorn. Now at the start of the turn, allied half pigs apply acorn for 2 turns to a random enemy. If enemies have less than 1 acorn, when dealing damage to an enemy with acorn, allied half pigs and half pig minions restore their shield by 10% of their maximum health. I love this. They're finally doing what they should be doing, because a lot of the testers when Buff came out were like, Buff is broken, he's going to break the game, and he did. And then people fought so hard to get him, and then people got him and they nerfed him. They're making proper adjustments now before we get them, and that's the way it should be. So I like that. Then we have Amara. Her passive ability, Amara, Thanisa, and TT gain 6% of their turn meter for each stack of burning or poison on the enemy at the end of their turn, but no more than 75%. That is going to be huge for that comp. I can't wait to test TT. Her Annihilation ability just really is something I want to play around with. You know, and that is really the 1.5 update. Now, I like it. I like the overall update. I don't think there's anything to complain about. And I hate it if I sounded negative in this, but I'm not a big PvP lover. And it's taking 2 game modes I really don't enjoy in the arena and tournaments and blending them together. It's stale. To me, it's boring. But that's me. There's people out there that are going to love this game mode. So keep that in mind. Don't think I'm bashing them, because anything new that we're getting is good, in my opinion. Even if I'm still gonna do it all the time. I might just fight the one guy and win and do my 10 battles and say screw it, but it depends on what the rewards are. If there's gold scrolls in there for a high price of that currency, then still I'll do it more. So it really depends on those rewards. And as far as the blessings, if you're used to Raid Shadow Legends, it's the Great Hall, but it really can change some team compositions from what we've known and had, right? I mean, like I said, the damage is going to be more important possibly on goblins, right? Because when they counter, that means they're going to do 10% more damage on a counter. That's great. So it's going to be very, very race specific, and I'm really looking forward to that end of it, because it really could change some characters around. So with that being said, that's what I got, and I'll get back to the worst of first. You're going to see this on Tuesday. I'll get back to the worst of first on Wednesday. But one thing I do want to mention is I'm trying out Marvel Future Revolution. By the time you're watching this, it's going to be tonight. We're going to do a live stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/xmgfamily. come in. We can talk Dragon Champions while I'm playing around. I'm gonna play it out, you know, and try it. I'm gonna try it out live with everybody watching just to see what it's like. And if people want to see more of that, we're gonna do more of that. So yeah, it's kind of what we got going on. So if you're not doing anything tonight, I think we'll probably end up going live right around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe a little bit before, a little bit after, depending on how the night plays out. So that being said, that's what I got for everybody tonight. I love y'all. Thanks for the support, and I will see you all in the next one. I'm out.